Welcome back to the Girl Cave. It's May. Do you know what that means? It's time to go through our yellow papers. This is all of my yellow paper. Not a lot, but I can see that I have some very muted backgrounds. I have small prints. I have medium prints. I have a little bit of florals. I have some stars, some geometrics, and just a little bit of everything. Not a lot, which is fine. And if you remember my last video, I gave you a sneak peek. It was this paper right here, and I decided to rough up the edges. I went over how I created my own stitching pattern because I wanted ferns and I could not find any online. So I made my own. I'm gonna link that video so that you can go watch it and make your own stitching patterns. I already mapped the entire layout on heavy paper because it had a lot of stitching on the back. And I have my two pictures, and I distressed my tag, that's where I'm going to do my journaling. And just for fun, I got like a paper bag, and I inked it just a little bit, and I'm roughing it up. And I think this is gonna be the base for my main cluster. I think I'm only gonna have like one big cluster. So I think I'm gonna put this right there. Not sure yet how. I don't wanna cover too much. I'm gonna start with my photos right there because I have a little bit of damage right there. I got a little too happy punching through the paper. This is where I'm gonna have my cluster base. I just want a little bit of that paper bag to show, not a lot. I still want to see my beautiful fern that I punched, and I'll do that. And then this photo will go here because there's a lot of dead space there. Right there. And then my journaling tag, I need to make sure that I don't want to tuck it in too much because I have quite a bit of journaling. So I will make sure that I do that. And then I'm using 3 sticker sheets that I purchased last year during International Scrapbooking Weekend. I have Photoplay, Tula, and Norbel. Is that his name? Norbert. I can't read. I have Our House by Cartabella. And I have this beautiful Simple Vintage Botanicals by Simple Stories. And yes, I'm going to combine all 3 of them. I'm going to start adhering things so that I can get this page done. I think I'm going to do this. And I have to be gentle with my gun because it seemed like it was wanting to come apart. What did I do? I put oh, that's fine. That's fine because it has to go there anyway. So I'm going to put this here. And then I'll place this. I want this higher. I don't know. I think I do. Let me put adhesive on the back. I forgot to put adhesive on the back. Well, don't stick it to the sticker sheet, girl. So right here, I don't want to cover too much of my fern because I like it. Let me just go one piece at a time. Maybe that will make things a little bit easier for me. Right there. And I'm gonna do my photos next. I still have that one, but I want to do my photo first. Because I want this photo right here. I don't want to cover too much of my fern. I love my fern. So cute. Okay, so that's down. And then I'm going to place this photo underneath because I have quite a bit of dead space. And maybe I'll place them a little bit at an angle, not too much. And then this one right there. I don't know that I need to, but I like the look of the layering. So maybe I'll do that. And then my journaling card. If you've been following along on our Working Through the Rainbow series, how are you loving everybody's layouts? Aren't they just amazing? So different. Like each one of us has such a different style. It's phenomenal. I'm gonna use this strip, and this came from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Botanicals. So I'm gonna use that as my title. And remember, I had that little blemish there. Look, I'm gonna cover it right there. So, you know, play with your paper. Play with your paper. Okay, and this is where I'm gonna do my title. So I'm gonna do it right there. But let me go ahead and do this first. One of them, I need some dimensional tape. Yes, so there are a total of 9 of us at this point doing the Through the Rainbow series, because it has taken a life of its own. And the members of our Facebook group, they have been sharing with us their layouts. Some of them are sharing them on Instagram. They have been creating just beautiful, beautiful layouts, and we're having just so much fun rediscovering our stash as we go through each color section and looking at our papers. And there are papers that we didn't even remember purchasing because we haven't looked at them in so long. And this was one of those sheets, and when I saw it, I thought, oh, this is really interesting. I like it. I didn't want a plain background for my stitching, but I also didn't want a pattern paper that was gonna distract from the stitching itself. So this turned out to be just perfect. I'm gonna put my little mushroom right there. Take this off. So I'm gonna tell you that all the girls are linked below. Their YouTube channels are listed below. So make sure that you go and visit them, give them some love, give them a like, subscribe to their channel if you haven't done so. This is the month to do so, because we are going to be having a lot going on over the summer. Starting now in May, we're gonna have some hops, we're gonna have some giveaways, we're gonna have some ideas for you on how to use up your scraps. You do not want to miss that. Look at this cute little snail. Got him from the Dollar Tree. He's adorable. He's going right here, right there. And I got my pictures down. I could move this just a little bit. Let me see if I can lift it up without ripping it. Can I lift it up? Yeah. And I'll move this one too. Paper bags are forgiving. How would you tell that I ripped it? How? And I'm just gonna do just a little bit right here because I need a lot of journaling. This was an outing that my oldest son took my mother and I on. He was in college. It was his first year in college, and I had just been recuperating, shall we say, from a medical setback that I had suffered. So if you can see in the picture, I don't look very healthy at all. I have a heart condition, and his last year in high school was very difficult for us as a family. I was not doing well at all, but I had surgery, and as you can tell, I was able to go up and down those. Going down was easy, but going up was scary. And my mother, that's gonna be my title, my mother kept asking the entire time, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. Are you okay? Because she also has a heart condition. So it was funny. It was such a beautiful place. It is called the Devil's Mill Hopper, and it's in Gainesville, and it is a sinkhole, and a tropical rainforest has developed down there. It's absolutely beautiful, so lush. There's some butterflies, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna scrap that, and my title is going to be I'm okay, are you okay? I don't know what I want to do first. This, I'm gonna do it down here. Let me do this first and get it done with. This is gonna need a little bit more adhesive. Yeah, so it's not a really good picture of me. I was dying, pretty much. They didn't think I was gonna make it that year, but what do they know? God has other plans. And here I am, still kicking butt. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put a little heart because it's all about my heart and my mother's heart. So we will put that there. And it's because of my heart condition that I did not go to work last year when the pandemic started, because we honestly, at that point, I didn't know how bad it was going to be. There was not enough information, and the vaccine was not out yet. So I was a little afraid, and my husband said, you know what, we don't need for you to be exposed to that. Stay home, because when you're working with kids, you're exposed to so much. So much. Okay, I'm gonna do the okay first because it's gonna be the biggest. So I'm gonna do one okay here. So I'm okay, are you okay? This month, there's so much going on with National Scrapbook Month. You do not want to miss it. So go ahead, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you subscribe to the other ladies as well, because starting this month and throughout the entire summer, there's going to be so much activity, so many hops and shares, and it's just a lot of inspiration for sure. Are you okay? Wait, I need to learn how to spell you first. When you're spelling backwards, it's so difficult. Or is it just me? Is it just me? Yep, that's the way to spell it. These letters are so tiny. I want to make sure that they are straight. Okay. A little Y. A little E. And there's my title. And now the only thing that I want to do is add a few butterflies, because there's some butterflies down in that sinkhole. Part of the sinkhole as well. There's the water portion where you can actually go scuba diving. And my oldest son took his girlfriend, and they went there not too long ago during the pandemic when they were here. Okay, so I'm trying to think of scale. I'll put this one here, and I can tuck her little wing there. So I have a butterfly. I need a tiny little butterfly, and I have a blue one, so that'll look cute. Okay, I need another one of these things. There you go. Last but not least, we need some enamel dots. And I think, do I want pink? Maybe that coral, that looks cute. So let me pick some of that pinkish coral. Come back again next week, but before you leave, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel. Click on that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that are coming up starting this week. Lots of inspiration for you. Bye.